Okay, so on number 8, they're giving us an initial value and rate of change right to exponential function. Well, how do you do this? So if you look back at the exam 3 notes right here, this is the exam 3 notes. So the exam 3 notes, one of the topics that says exponential growth and decay. If a function grows or decays by the same percentage each period of time, this is called exponential growth or decay. And the function is like this, where P is the amount at the start, R is the decimal version of the rate of growth, positive, or decay, negative. Does that make sense? So in other words, whenever you do this, it's always going to be, let me just write it up here at the top for us. It's always going to be f of x equals P 1 plus or minus R, to the t. Or in this case, x. We're using x. They said f of x instead of f of t. The example I gave here, oh, actually, you know what? I did f of x and put a t. That's a mistake. That should say f of t. I'll have to fix that. Anyway, whatever letter you have here in the function has got to be right there in the power. That is the plug-in letter. Okay, anyway, so, and it's plus for increasing and for growth. So this is going to be, so and P is the initial value. P is the initial value. Okay, so if the initial value is 4540, it's what I have. 4540, parenthesis 1. It's growth, so that's going to be plus 0.23. You got to do the decimal version to the x. The next one, 1019, put that in the front. 1 plus 8%, 0.08. Remember, whenever you change from a percentage to a decimal, you've got to move the decimal point back 2 places to the x. The x is in the power zone. This is exponential, exponent zone. The third one, 3531 in the front. 31 plus, again, move the decimal 2 places back, 0.095 to the x. And then 2806. 1 plus, and decimal 2 places back, it's going to be 1.21 to the x. And then 255. It's going to be 250. Now this is decay, so it's going to be minus 0.24 to the x, like that. Does that make sense? So the decay, all the decay ones are minus r. See how it's plus or minus? So the growth is use a positive rate. So for things that are growing, so for something that's getting larger, like population of the planet is getting larger. So that's growth, that's positive rate of change. But if something is shrinking, decaying, going down, then you use negative rate of change, negative R. So let's keep going. So 886, that goes in the front. 1 minus, and this again, 0.07, 2 places back to the x. And the last one, 204. 1 minus, it's already got a decimal, it's 0.7%, but you still got to move it back 2 more places when you take off the percentage symbol. So it'll be 0.007 to the x. Does that make sense? So it was 0.7%. When you take off the percentage to change it to a pure decimal, it needs to go back 2 places more. That's why there's 2 zeros in the percentage symbol. It's signaling to us that it needs to go 2 more places back. It's going to be 0.007. like that. And I think it'll allow you to type them in like that. Let me see. What number is that? That's number 8. Let me double check if it will. And that's in section 6.2. There's the question. So will allow me to go 1244, 1 plus 12 to the power x. What if I submit that one? Yeah, it takes it. It'll take it just like that. You don't have to combine it together. It will take it that way. Back over here to my iPad. And there we go. Questions on that. So it'll take the answers just like that.